The second stage of HIV is called chronic HIV infection. This is a period of time where your body has HIV under control, but HIV is still replicating, it is still causing damage to the immune system. It just happens very, very slowly. So what you're going to notice is the CD4 count is going to start declining or going down, and you're going to start noticing viral load will increase. Now, once again, it all depends on the health of the individual. If a person is relatively healthy when they become infected, then the chronic stage or chronic infection period can last anything up to from 5 to 7 years. During that time frame, other than secondary infections, which we've already discussed in other training videos, and if we haven't, we're coming to it, so hang in there. During that period, the only time we have to worry about transmission of the virus is if that person comes down with some kind of secondary infection. During the chronic period, the immune system is slowly but surely being eroded by HIV. It is a very, very slow process. As I said, on a statistical average, it's between 5 and 7 years. During that time frame, towards the end of the 5 to 7 years, small things are going to start happening. Things, minor things, but things that are going to be an indicator that the immune system is starting to become compromised and support is needed. Now, you can look at viral load, you can look at CD4, which is always the best way to do this, or alternatively, you can just base it on the symptoms that the person's presenting with. They're going to develop things like thrush, which is a yeast infection in the mouth. They may also get it in the vagina, they may get it in the anus, they may get it under the foreskin. It is something that happens when the immune system starts to become compromised. They may have small infections, they may have secondary infections. There's actually a wide range of pre-AIDS conditions, which is like the third and final stage in the event that that person doesn't come forward and get an antiretroviral therapy. But little problems start to go wrong. Noticeable usually to the individual, not necessarily to the rest of the population. So people, once again, they need to get chronic infections sorted out. They need to get them treated. Our biggest problem is to try and get men to come forward, all right? Ladies are much more prone or much more likely to go to a clinic and get support, whereas men will, well, if I ignore it long enough, it'll simply go away. Well, it doesn't go away. And when you start getting all these little small infections, that is an indication that your immune system is now becoming compromised, and you need to think very seriously about having a conversation with your healthcare provider about getting yourself on some kind of antiretroviral therapy to slow the process down. So the second phase is called chronic HIV infection. All right, we can use CD4s as indicators, we can use viral load as indicators, but when a person is chatting to you on the other side of the phone, they say, I've got this white film in my mouth, I don't understand what's going on, my mouth burns, I'm losing my taste, etc. That is an indication to you that it's time for them to go and get a CD4 count and a viral load because their immune system is already starting to become compromised. The problem with a lot of HIV positive people, as with any other illness or any other chronic manageable disease, is the minute they get a sniffle or a cold or anything, they think, oh my goodness, that's it, I'm dying, this is all AIDS related. It's actually not HIV related at all. What it is an indication of is the fact that your immune system is becoming compromised and you need to either pay better attention to your body and take better care of yourself or seek medical help. Most of the small little infections that happen during the chronic HIV infection period are very, very manageable, but only manageable if you come forward and seek support.